I am Beth Daniel Jones, the founder of Best Healing Solutions, the finest work in energy medicine around the world. We work with clients remotely, over the phone, and have been doing so for over 20 years. This is my dear friend, soul sister, and senior practitioner, Dr. Carolee Johnson, and I am so excited to be interviewing her today. This should be really awesome. I feel like I've known Carolee forever. It's been 14 years, actually going on 15 years that she's been doing this work. She is, bar none, one of the top healers, in my opinion, in the world, in our industry. Fantastic. The healing stories that she could share right now would take up several hours. So we're just going to ask her about a couple. Welcome. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. I'm Dr. Carolee Johnson. I am a naturopathic doctor, master herbalist, but my specialty is being a master healer with my soul sister, Beth Daniel, whom I absolutely adore, and she's my mentor, and I very much appreciate everything that she does for me.
So glad that you're with me. And we are a force to be reckoned with together for the betterment of everyone's health. So I would love to ask you, what is your favorite case study, healing story, testimonial that you want to share?
Wow, there's so many, but there's this one that really stands out to me today. There was this young man, and he was really sick, and it just seemed like that nothing was getting him better. He had done diet, he had done everything, and now he was coming to energy work because he just wasn't healing. In this particular case, he was an immigrant. He had come into the country, and his family had come, and they had put all their money together to pay for his education. So his whole family was kind of relying on him and his ability to succeed. When I got into the field and started testing, I says, such and such happened this many years ago. And he immediately says, I failed the exit exam in college. And then this whole story rolled out. All of this illness was, I deserve to die. And when I brought that to the surface and helped him to realize that this was the belief, because this wasn't conscious, it was his unconscious belief, I failed, I've let everybody down, I don't deserve to live. And he wasn't conscious of this. And so when I found the belief and brought it conscious, he just started to cry. But when all was said and done and everything had come to the surface, he healed. He had to own his grief and his so-called failure and allow it to become his teacher and allow himself to move forward and succeed. So it's a powerful story, even though it might seem minor, but to him, it was a big deal.
Well, it set him free.
And it was life-saving. It did set him free.
Yeah. Did you know what he's doing now? Was that an older story?
Well, it's an older story, and I haven't really kept up on how he's doing, but
That's good news, though.
So many clients I know.
It's good news if you don't hear, right? Yeah, in our profession. Well, and the truth is that what we do at Best Healing Solutions is we make the unconscious conscious. And when your unconscious patterns and beliefs become conscious, they can change in an instant and change your life in an instant. Honestly, it can be overnight. Sometimes it takes longer, but you bring that truth to the light that you have been operating under all these years with this unconscious heavy weight on you, and you find what the truth is, and they're free. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, thank you for sharing that one. I love that story. I haven't heard that one, so that's good.
There's so many.
Yeah.
There's so many.
There are a lot. The other thing I wanted to ask you, Carolee, because people are interested in this, I think, is what do you see as the common misconceptions about energy work, even remote work, long distance work? What do you hear as the misperceptions people have, maybe the hesitancy that they have? What do you hear about that, and what do you think about that?
A lot of people, when it comes to energy, they feel like it's a bunch of woo-woo because they don't think it's tangible. It's not a pill, it's not a medication, it's not a food. It's energy. And we know that it's tangible, but they don't see that. And so that is a common misperception, that if it's not tangible, or if they don't think it's tangible, then it's not real and it doesn't work. And it takes a while for them to understand that. The first video that I ever did on YouTube, got so many haters.
Haters can be good.
I mean, there was comment after comment after comment. I thought, am I in the wrong business? You know.
Maybe the right one.
And it was because there was a fear
Yeah.
about it. You know, all these
Yeah.
comments were coming up. Who do you think you are? You know, thinking you're like Jesus, you can heal people. That was a really big one, and people were scared.
Yeah.
And so I did receive a lot of comments about that, but there were a few outstanding comments that said, I've worked with Dr. Carolee, and she is a gifted healer. And that kind of set everything off to help people to start to understand that it's not scary, it does work, and it is real.
Well, and truthfully, I mean, the work that we do, we're conduits. We're conduits for the divine. We're conduits for the light. For me, I am a conduit of God helping somebody. It's not me. I don't think I'm, a savior. That has nothing to do with it.
The thing,
Yeah.
I don't claim to be the healer. I'm not Jesus.
No. Right.
Right. I do the testing. I
Yeah.
bring things conscious and help them to understand what's going on, and then healing is between them and the divine.
That's right. That's a great answer. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, I remember that about your first video. I do. It's like, wow, she got a lot of comments. But yeah, the negative ones, but you're right. I mean, then the people that you've helped come in and say, no, wait a minute here, because there can be misperceptions when you don't understand something. There's fear of it sometimes. And I also think that sometimes we have fear of what someone might find if they look at us. So we feel insecure in that. So, we're used to helping people from all walks of life. Non-judgment, 100% confidential, and 100% there for you and holding a sacred space for you, whatever comes up, no matter what. The other thing I wanted to ask you, I have all these burning questions. The other thing I wanted to ask you is, and I actually know the answer, but I want everyone else to know the answer, is what do you do to, stay on top of your game with, education and learning and, being at the top, because you're at the top. We do trainings and we do meetings every week as a group of healers and learn new things, and we do annual trainings where we all come together, but I know you also do even more than that because you're right at the top. How do you stay there?
I do a lot of research myself, and I feel like that because we are a team and each of us has our own set of special knowledge, you might say, then as a whole, we go from mediocre to excellent. Because each person brings this knowledge, their research, everything that they've done to each of our team meetings every week, and we share that knowledge, and that knowledge base makes us excellent. It keeps us at the top of the game because we're more than just ourselves. We're greater than ourselves.
That's right.
And that's important.
I wish we could talk longer. We probably will again, so stay tuned. I love Dr. Carolee. You will too. Thanks for listening.